Hey guys, welcome back to Give Your Hair a Kiss. I'm Kiss, and this is the 10 Days of Kissmas, a holiday series full of hair and makeup tutorials and, of course, pink-centric holiday costumed characters. Yee! So, if you're looking to add a little pagan glam to your holiday jam, remember to hit that subscribe button, give me a like, share it all around. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Give Your Hair a Kiss, and don't forget to check out my products and exclusive offers at giveyourhairakiss.com. So most of us are pretty familiar with these jolly holiday elves that work in Santa's sweatshop, toy shop at the North Pole, right? But where did this come from? And that's what I want to talk about today, while I do a cute little elf look. Okay? Great. Foundation. Start with your foundation. I didn't want to start with my foundation. I wanted to start with my eyes. Whatever, we've gone too far. Okay. So, elven mythology is rooted in Germanic and Norse folklore, okay? And they refer to the elves as Alfar. These, like, otherworldly, super powerful, beautiful creatures. And they're separated into two groups. You've got, on one side, these light elves, and I'm probably gonna butcher this, the Leosulfera, and these were these heavenly beings of light that came from this other realm of light, which was called the Alfheim. Okay, now these light elves, now these are the elves that like to mingle with people, okay, and, you know, get a little intimate. So you had, like, little halfling elves running around, little half elves, these, like, super beautiful human-like creatures. And then you've got the dark elves, and I'm definitely going to butcher this one, so that is not the right brush. Definitely going to butcher this. The dark elves were known as the Dohufar? Dohufar? Right, so, now these elves were believed to live under the earth, kind of in this underworld realm. And, you know, we're in direct contrast to the light elves. You know, they were very dark hair, dark features, so on and so forth. And this realm, this underworld dark realm, was referred to, are you ready for me to butcher some more language? Great. Svartalsheim. Okay? Beneath the earth. So, these guys, also super powerful, and had great skill in creating magic items and, you know, weapons. These were the weaponized elves. Okay? So guess what happens? So guess who gets the bad rap when the Christian folk show up? Our poor elves. So now, throughout Europe, you've got people thinking that these elves are going to show up and steal their livestock and snatch their children. Oh no, don't take Billy! No, take the kid, not the goat. So, the way I see it if you're this concerned with the elves, with the Alfar, running off with your kids and livestock, just do as the Icelandic do. Throw them a party. Yes. So the Icelandic people, according to folklore, refer to the elves as the Huldafolk. Huldar? Huldu folk. Or hidden people. And they believe that the elves, much like Germanic and Norse mythology, because, you know, the Vikings settled Iceland, bringing Norse mythology along with them. So it all has its roots, right? So they believed that these Huldafolk also lived in another realm parallel to our own and could make themselves seen at will. These were the unseen movers of the world. So according to tradition, these Huldafolk would come down into the village on Christmas night. Iceland's doing the holidays right. They've got, you know, Icelandic lore gives life to the 13 Yule lads, which I think are actually trolls, and the Yule cat, and these giants, but we're staying on elves. We're doing elves today. So instead of trying to ward off or like deter the elves, the Icelandic people are like, quick, get the house clean, leave out the food and the booze, we're gonna throw them a party. Then they'll leave us alone, and the elves will be like, oh my god, these guys like totally laid out a great spread for us. They're cool, we'll leave your livestock alone. That's fine. They don't just show up on Christmas, okay? These guys, these hidden people, these elves, they get all kinds of like holiday goodness. Then, on New Year's, you know, the elves shift locations, right? So people leave out candles to light their way. I mean, it's bad enough you've got to like move on New Year's. I can't imagine, that sounds awful, having to move on New Year's. But I mean, like, also in the dark, people are so sweet leaving out these candles. And then now, so Iceland, man, their Christmas goes on and on. So they start celebrating like 13 days before, and that's, you know, where these 13 Yule lads start showing up. And then again, they've got the 13 days from December 24th all the way to January 6th. Okay, which is called 13th night. I also saw it written somewhere as 12th night, and I was like, okay, Billy Shakespeare, I see where you got that from. But also, those are fairies. So on 13th night, these elves make more moves. New locations. And they've got to, like, wander back through the countryside. The Icelandic people, being super hospitable to the elves, people that they are, on this 13th night, they're like, oh man, these guys gotta wander through the cold, dark night? Let's set up some bonfires. So bonfires are lit throughout the countryside to guide the elves back home. Not back home, to like the next location. And to the Christianization of Iceland. Okay? So we've got all these great celebrations, and people are dancing by bonfires and just loving this wintry, elfy season. You know, it's a little light in the darkness. And the Christians are like, whoa, 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 whoa. So now the Christian folk, they're like, now hang on. We can't have you pagans out here dancing with elves. And thus begins the negative propaganda. So the Christian folk are not into this barn dance scene, you know, and they start these rumors, this bad propaganda, this bad press on elves, that they are the unclean offspring of Lilith. You know Lilith? Yeah, you know, Adam's first wife, the strong-willed one that was like, sorry God, pretty sure I'm not going to be subservient to this Adam guy. And then God's all like, oh, you're not going to be subservient? Take your demon offspring and get the heck out of my Garden of Eden. And she's like, okay, like, whatever, God. So now we're going to implore some control through fear tactics. These elves, they're demons. They're demons. We can't be messing with this. So Iceland enters its footloose phase. Yeah, I said it. And dancing is outlawed. And I want to say this is 12th century Iceland. Okay, lash is on. I couldn't find white mascara today, so I just blended my lashes with the white liner. Cool? Great? Okay. Which I prefer to do off camera because my eyes are a watery mess now. In any case, where were we? So they've outlawed dancing because it was seen as the devil. Now, everything is the devil. So elves went from being these revered, gorgeous creatures that everybody wanted to party with, to being these kind of feared demons. And that's just not fair, if you ask me. let's go back to our Germanic and Norse folklore conversation. The light elves, you know, were thought to have, you know, lighter features. Dropped it. You know, the blonde hair, the light eyes, so on and so forth. Whereas the dark elves were said to have dark hair, dark features. Not really the whimsy, you know, the green and red and bright colors that we think of when we think of holiday elves. In Icelandic lore, these Huldafolk, these elves, were again thought to have the darker hair, were predominantly clad in gray. A lot of gray. So, I mean, that's obviously not a thing I do. Doopa doopa, cover it in glitter. Okay, so how did we get to this holiday toy shop, holly jolly, subservient elves, you know, contemporary situation we find ourselves in today? Theory. You know, if you look at the evolution of most holiday traditions, they stem from a place of pagan tradition. And in order to keep people subservient, Christianity would often, you know, first demonize pagan practice, then appropriate it, switch it around to, like, you know, suit what they got going on, rebrand it as it were, spit it back out as new traditions. So thank you guys for joining me and talking about elves today and a little bit of the lore and where they come from. So this year, why not party like it's 900 AD and instead of leaving cookies and milk for the old fat man, leave out a little wine and mead for the hidden people, for the elves, the Huldafolk. And from us here at Give Your Hair a Kiss, we wish you and yours a happy and safe holiday season. Remember to like, subscribe, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Give Your Hair a Kiss, and check out our products and exclusive offers at giveyourhairakiss.com. Till I see you next time, give your holidays a kiss, y'all.